Change the future.
Yeah,
Dollar General change the future.
Well, I feel like it's easier to combo off of than Change the Future, because like that's the one thing about that I like as a Trunks player I really like about Change the Future. It's just like if ever we're like dancing around at 3/4 screen, I can just like sit down.
Yeah.
But if it actually hits, it's really hard to actually combo off. You have to like be super dashing as you're calling it. To, like,
and jump Emming, like you have to do like the full momentum jump M type shit.
Yeah, and for what I've seen of Nappa, like it's a little bit easier to convert off.
Because it's got the same kind of trajectory as Tien's,
right?
Where they kind of like pops them up and down. Speaking of which, Dodonpa is an amazing combo assist.
Yeah.
That assist is really good.
Yeah, it's not like that's the one hard part. Oh, this is just a button check.
All right.
Heads up. I never know if you guys can hear M talking on the stream or not, or if...
The voice of God.
Okay. Not worry about it. Okay, cool. Gotcha. So I'm not going to... It was really weird whenever he started doing that, because like, okay, we're so used to repeating what M says whenever he talks to us. That'd be like, oh yeah, they heard that, by the way. Idiot.
All right, so this is going to be a button check. And so we got Bluetooth Nappa Trunks versus Bardock Goku Black Vegeta. Bardock Goku Black Vegeta is a super awesome team. That is kind of the team I play.
Right. Yeah.
I mostly just play Goku instead, Yellow Goku instead of Goku Black.
Right. Yeah. And we actually just had this conversation off stream before the stream started. How like really Goku Black and regular like Super Saiyan Goku are like interchangeable. They have literally the exact same assist.
And as characters, they're a little bit kind of similar, but Goku Black is a little bit more like mix-up heavy with teleports, and you know he's got the command grab beam. But I feel like Goku is a little bit more solid in the damage department.
Yeah,
he's got double super.
Yeah, the double super.
Double super is really good. His DHC into Super Kamehameha is just way more strong than like Blade of the Gods.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the downsides of Black.
And Blade of the Gods is kind of a weird super because even though it doesn't have a cinematic, it's actually a cinematic super.
Okay.
If you do Blade of the Gods too early, it actually cuts off your other supers.
Oh, interesting.
And it's like kind of when you're all like 3-man DHCing and you're just layering supers on, it's kind of awkward to do that with Goku Black.
Yeah.
And you either have to put them at the back end or you have to really time it like kind of perfectly to where it all just kind of lines up. So, you know, Goku's a little bit more all around, like Goku Black. Still a phenomenal character. Dive kick is really good.
Yep, dive kick's really good. It's got like God Slicer shenanigans. I'm actually a really big fan of his just standing Kai shot, his little blade.
Yes, the drive, the Dante drive.
Exactly, it's Dante drive. It's like a slower Dante drive with less cooldown.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
All right, so we're gonna be going in it. We got the light auto combo coming in from Tech Chase. Blue Beat combo, not checking out of that one.
Got to hold buttons.
Oof.
Again, Blue Beat.
Blue Beat. Oh, this is. Oh, he's going to hit the 2M. Speaking of 2M, Blueku's 2M is just as good as Goku Yellow's.
Yeah, is it just like the same animation?
It's actually the same thing.
Okay.
But Blueku's 5M is a little bit better. And his auto combo, the standing light, is really good.
Right, you got the overhead auto combo. Catch a lot of people with that if they don't know about it.
Oof. Try to go for the EX command grab, not in range. Getting punished for it.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Gonna get loops. Oh no, called the wrong assist.
Yeah. So it's a little bit awkward about doing the Bardock beam. Doing it with a beam, you have to either have a do it early in the combo. So because the way Vegeta assist holds down is so much better late into hit stun deterioration than Goku Black beam or Goku beam. So if you're gonna do it with the beam, you got to do it almost straight in the corner.
Yeah.
And it's got to be pretty early on. So I think that's why that dropped there.
Makes sense.
So you're hopping around in neutral, gets caught out of the teleport.
Yeah, that heavy punch from Nappa goes so far across the screen. It's almost the same distance as like 16.
16H, yeah.
It's very scary.
And I think it's faster. It's definitely faster startup.
Definitely faster.
But that's the trade-off for no armor.
Right. Don't just get to plow through literally everything.
Speaking of plowing through, coming straight through the Vegeta assist with the super dash. Oh, and by the way, everybody, Nappa's 5M is a low.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's a really good button, but unfortunately, it's his only low. His 2M is not a low.
That's weird.
And his 2L is not a low. So
okay, that's rough.
But it's a good button, and in a lot of situations, you can actually mediate. So.
Yep, Tech not getting the hard knockdown there, so not going to come with the super.
Oh, smacks him out of the DP.
Okay, yep, gonna go for the extension. Just pretty standard Nappa stuff there, being able to get the dive punch, whatever you want to call that, into the running punches.
So it's weird, Nappa's 2H doesn't act like everybody else's 2H, and it's kind of akin to like 16s, Broly's, where it's kind of more like a
dive
kind of thing. And it's really good because once it hits, you're bringing them down.
Right.
But unfortunately, in a lot of situations, you have to use an assist or a vanish.
Doesn't give you the hard knockdown after the launch, so you can't just go into super easy mode.
Yeah. All right, well, that's going to be Tech Chase Vegeta bringing down the Nappa.
Yep, still in sparking, but very low health, so got to be very careful.
He does have 6 bars. Ooh!
Okay, just heavy into Final Flash. All right, I mean, almost killed him. Yeah, it's going to be a vanish situation. Yep, respecting it. Vanish is +2 on block, so you do have to be very careful with pressing the buttons.
You got to watch your head, too.
Oh, yeah, and your feet.
Yep, and your feet. Tippy toes. So, I noticed that Tech Chase did not choose to go for the meaty mix-up there. Every level 3 gives you a guaranteed hard knockdown that can be meatied and safe jumped.
Yep.
So
yeah, so a safe jump for reference with people who know, and I know a lot of you guys watching this might be Smash players.
Yeah.
So the idea is, so DPs have a certain amount of startup. Like decent DPs will have like 8 frame startup. And the idea is that you'll fall with an aerial, and in those 8 frames be hitting them, but by the time it actually becomes active, you'll land and like be no more any like so. And moves that are invulnerable in this game are actually like really slow. Like they're 16 frames.
Really slow.
Is the easiest thing to safe jump in the world.
And another thing to note about safe jumps is the reason why it works is because the invincibility frames actually forces your move to whiff technically.
Yeah.
So you don't actually go through the block stone.
Exactly.
So if they don't press anything invincible, you hit them and you blow them up for it, or they block it or whatever. But if they do something invincible, you never actually have to suffer through those block stone frames. So
the medium kick on the backdash says be pretty good damage. Still a blue beat though.
Yeah.
Cody Miller is still not holding a button during the combo.
And he's going to eat a lot of damage for it, and maybe some corner pressure. Let's see if he can get this Buku out, and he does.
Yeah, Tech Chase was looking for the 2H
nice
there.
Block on the instant overhead. Well, he's swinging buttons.
Okay, yeah.
IUD 5H. Going to get it. Oh, dropped the combo there. But picks it back up in the Albari situation. Oof.
Yep.
I'm not really... Unless he goes for the level 3 here to kill him.
Yep, he will. About to be erased.
Pretty good level 3.
Yeah, one of the most damaging level 3s. I don't know if it is actually the most, but it is
the most damaging level 3 post all kind of hit stun decay is Chiaotzu.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
And that's why a lot of combo enders that you really need to kill somebody with TN is going to be Chiaotzu instead of Shinky Koho. Although, unfortunately, you do then lose Chiaotzu.
Right,
so
right.
He just kind of
explodes.
explodes.
Yep.
So
he actually suicide bombs.
He actually explodes.
Okay.
Get some pressure in the corner here. At least good block string.
Yeah, the staggered string. Oh, no ender, though.
Yeah, and Trunks has kind of, I don't want to say a hard time, but kind of an awkward time finding a hard knockdown.
Yeah, like he can't really do it himself in a lot of situations. He has to use some sort of assist, which is why a lot of people run Trunks first, Trunks second.
Get him out the way first, you know, and
oh, nope, that's going to be too late. Yep.
Kind of a weak punish there. I think he could have dashed up in 2 ends, but at least it did go punish it.
Yep, things are not looking good for Tech Chase. Okay, yeah, you can actually super dash through the little like tiny Kai shots of the
the key blast. Yeah, anything that is a key blast, regardless if it's a super or not a super, a special or just a normal key blast, can be super dashed through. Also, some buttons like Goku Black swords, Goku Black swords beat out key blasts. A lot of Broly H's beat out key blasts. I'm pretty sure Nappa's H beats out key blasts.
Yeah, Trunks can actually slice.
Oh yeah, slice them too. Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, actually.
Also, please note, even if your key blasts get deflected or they get blown through like a move like Super Dash, you can still special cancel.
Yes, you can. So that's actually a thing like Vegeta can technically do. Like do the rapid Kai shots and then
if you see them
DP.
mash you match DP out of it, and it's actually really crazy good.
Yeah. So it makes it so you can jump back because like
you can
Vegeta,
actually do it.
Yeah, Vegeta doesn't really have like too strong a neutral. Like he doesn't have good beams. His cortical forward Kai shot is actually like really unsafe because he has to go through the full animation. You can just super dash in and punish him. But if you do like this, like the couple key shots,
the normal
and
ones,
then like see what they try to do, and like you can a lot of times you can even just like finish the key shots and just block. Like you're not ready to DP.
And the special thing about Vegeta's key blast is that his normal shot ones are kind of like a slower version of the cortical forward.
You can stagger
S1s,
them,
and you can stagger them. And the important part is because they're technically a key blast, you can special cancel into whatever you want. So,
yeah, dropped.